Karen, the women's ride is leaving right now, and I'm sorry that you're not on it. And thank you for joining us. What were you going to ride in the women's ride today if you would?
Well, I've got a Road King, and I took that on the Northeast ride, and that's a bike that really is versatile, does everything, handles everything beautifully. There's quite a group of women out there, and as we look to the future and we see the variety of bikes we have, there's really truly something for everybody, and something that can be customized, and it's a great expression of the brand, and it's so empowering. And these women, pulling together for the breast cancer ride this morning, boy, talk about high excitement, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Now, Harley-Davidson's rich history, I mean, that's what kind of drew you to the company, right, Jochen?
Yeah, I mean, this is one of the most iconic brands in the world. And as a kid, when I started riding at age 16, I always had that dream of one day I will ride a Harley, but I couldn't afford it as a 16-year-old. And so it, took a while, and finally I grew into a Harley-Davidson, and I was proud to call myself a Harley-Davidson rider. But it's just great to see, if you're not a rider, you're not often exposed to motor culture and the people that ride our bikes. But at an event like this, it really comes to life. Yeah. And I mean, you can just tell that this is the heart of motorcycling in Milwaukee.
And I think another ingredient that, when you really think about it, goes back to 1903, is freedom. Throwing a leg over one of our great motorcycles and traveling wherever you are in the world. Harley-Davidson can bring freedom, and it's freedom for the soul, and it's an awesome feeling.
It's just no other brand out there in the world that has done what Harley-Davidson has achieved over 120 years, thanks to its community. Yeah. I mean, we have defined motor culture full stop. There's nobody else out there that can claim that. And I mean, I don't know of any other company or brand that has done what our community has done for Harley over the 120 years.
Yes. People are experiencing the new CVOs for the first time, the Street Glide and the Road Glide CVO, and it's like mind-bending, right? They're experiencing this new technology, and can you talk about your experience in riding these bikes as well, and what these customers are going to experience?
Well, it's a new touring experience. I mean, I've been riding the CVO now also the last few days here, and it's just that bike is rebuilt from scratch. 70% of that bike is new, and we've taken the heritage and the history of touring and the brand that invented touring, but really taking it into the future. I mean, everything is just new.
The new CVOs are, I think, an absolute home run. Willie always talks about form follows function, but both report to emotion. And when you look at those new CVOs, it's truly that new form is following new function, and it's delivering new emotion at a higher level.
And that was the goal. We wanted to really push the boundaries. I mean, we didn't start this development until 2020, and it took us 3 years to get those bikes to this point where everything has changed, basically. But you notice the difference immediately, and that was exactly what we tried. We wanted to push the boundary while, making sure the form factor of the past is still there, and you recognize the bikes, but this is a new bike.
Mm-hmm. Homecoming. Everyone's come home.
Yeah.
From around the world. How has the homecoming been for you so far, Jochen?
Fantastic. I mean, this has been many years in the making, a huge team effort to pull it off, and it's just such a great vibe. It's so nice to see people from all walks of life, all over the world. I think we have over 100 countries represented here, riders from 100 countries. So it's great. Now I can start to relax a little bit after this is over.
It's always exhilarating to spend time with you folks and our customers and our dealers from around the world and feel that emotional excitement about our journey, about Harley-Davidson. The passion is just the utmost, and it's magic, and that's what we are very fortunate to have as a brand, this passion and this excitement, and 120 years, which is fantastic. What a milestone for our company.
you know, the great community of riders and the high excitement is just off the charts again. Again, another anniversary where we pulled together everybody globally. You know, we've got, like Bill said, we've got customers from everywhere sharing their love of Harley-Davidson, and for that, it's pretty powerful for us and the company.
That's just so rewarding, really. I mean, that's why we do our job. It's not a job. It's just we do it for the folks that ride our bikes,
Yes.
and for the fans, and that's just so nice to
Well,
see.
let's talk about homecoming again, because this is going to be different than prior years. It's not just going to be an every 5-year event where we welcome people here to Milwaukee
And I knew I would have so much fun that I decided we want to do this every year.
every year. Why not?
So why wait
That's
every
right.
5 years if we can do it every year? You look, there are big rallies all over the world. Why wouldn't we just have a rally every 5 years in our hometown? Let's do this every year
Yeah.
and have a big party, and that's the plan. So as of this year, this will be an annual event, and every 5 years it's going to be an anniversary. But the homecoming will be. We want to make this into, you know, one of the biggest motorcycle rallies every year.
The museum, powertrain operations, all of our dealers in the area, our product development center, Juneau Avenue. It is the birthplace, so why not put all those ingredients into a formula?
Well, mark your calendars. I think July 25 to 28 is now fixed. And I called Bill, when was it, 6 months ago, and I said, well, what could we do special, very special, to make this also another reason for people to come? And I suggested that we should celebrate the life of Willie G with Harley-Davidson and the legacy he's left behind, that is still living. And I think you as a family had a huddle and thought it was not a bad idea.
For
So
30 seconds.
for 30
Not even.
we're going to celebrate Willie G's legacy next year, and so dedicate that homecoming weekend or 4 days to his work.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People are going to love it.
And
It's quite an
Jochen
honor.
and Willie chatted about the concept, and Willie's words were, "I'm honored, and I'd be thrilled if that were to take place." So the family is very honored and
And
thrilled
excited.
about this. To put Willie on a pedestal in 2024 and to have the homecoming in his honor is fantastic.